Vanilla chocolate ice. Your afro, Latin drink. Loving all this cream. Pants busting at the seam. You always got an attitude. You never in the fucking mood. You won't wear nobody's shoes. See, I've been washing the linen. You mad.
What's going on, everybody? What's up? I just wanted to weigh in really quick on this Stevie J interview and just kind of like go through the interview, share parts of it. But I'm pretty much going to share the whole interview and just give my feedback on it, because I've seen a lot of different responses to it and I kind of have a strong opinion about it and I want to share it. So let's get into this interview and let's just get right into it.
I'm so excited for my guest at the Lemonade Stand today because he is a Grammy-winning musician, writer, singer, producer, and, in my opinion, reality TV royalty. So what's up, Stevie?
Yo, but let me.
Okay. Right? So is he royalty? Like let's really, I don't know. Like I feel like off the back we're stroking the ego already and we're gassing his head up real big, and I feel like, you know, like that's how it kind of, I'm not blaming anybody for anything, but those type of words with an individual like this they're a dangerous combination. That's all I'm saying. It's like telling him that he's royalty. I don't think it was the best choice of words, but let's keep going.
Check this out, though. Check it out. I've been doing this, screwing chicks, telling lies, selling pies, committing felonies. But you talked about the reality TV. I've been doing that. I did that. The best day of Mona's life was when she met me. You know?
Oh, you said that. You said that in your Uncensored.
I know what I said. Yeah. I know what I said.
Yes. So I want to talk about it because it was really good, and I was happy that you addressed a lot of. Well, honestly, you addressed everything. I really appreciate the fact that you decided to do that. So in the very beginning, speaking of reality TV, one of the things that stuck out to me is when you said that I was real on Love and Hip Hop because of the fact that I'm gonna be me at 100 all the time. And you talked about in the first couple of scenes, the first few years that you were walking because you didn't have a car. Why was it important to you, with all the fame, all the success that you had at that time, being so transparent about where you were in your life?
Because most niggas is clowns, and they don't be honest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're a beautiful black woman.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
She is beautiful. Hold on.
Have no,
she is beautiful, but like that was weird. You know, this is I read something that said this is a form of sexual harassment, and I definitely agree that, you know, he's not, I mean, they're not co-workers, but it's still a form of sexual harassment. I don't care. It's gross. And I feel like he is treating her like he knows her. He's treating her like, you know, like they're buddies or whatever. Like, you know, he's flirting with her. I mean, it's disgusting. It's really disgusting. It gets worse. Hold on.
bags or whatever. I'm with my best friend, Pup. I'm back with my, I'm at the stop.
Whoa, right? Like real awkward. And she knows what's going on, and she's like, "Now you're with him right now." Listen, I'm gonna keep going.
Only right now. If you,
I'm
not even gonna. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, it's going down right now.
Oh wait, I don't know where you went.
So anyway,
I can't see you, Stevie.
Do you want to see him?
I'm trying to find out how I can see you again on the Zoom. Is that you?
Yeah, now turn it so we can see you this way.
This way?
Yep.
How's this right here?
Yep, Stevie.
See this body right here?
Hold on, wait. It's a hair right there. Hold on. Stevie, why am I in bed with you right now?
No, you said you want to
You're a distraction.
Ew.
You're
Oh my
a
gosh. I mean, oh my gosh. Please. I mean, really? You know, I don't know how I would have responded if I was in her shoes. So and this is no way to judge anybody. I'm just sharing my opinion. But this is insane. Like, I don't know if I would have been laughing. I think that laughing is a bad reaction to something like this because it's just egging it on. It's just encouraging. It's entertaining it. You know what I mean? I think I would have had a straight face, but I don't know, okay? Because I'm not in this position. I never will be. But I'm just saying, like, laughing, I don't know. Laughing to me, if somebody is being like this and you're laughing, I feel like it's giving the impression to that person that I'm enjoying myself. That's why it continues, in my opinion. Let's keep going.
We trying to talk about
you're a distraction.
No, you're a distraction. We're talking about you. Pick the camera up.
Where you want me to take the camera to?
That's a distracting angle.
This one?
I mean, okay. All I'm saying is, I don't know her. You know what I'm saying? I don't know anybody. But I'm just saying, like, I think that your response is very important in cases like this. I think that her lightheartedness was mistaken for, I'm okay with this. You know, I'm all right with what you're doing. I accept this behavior. And it's just, I don't know. I'm not judging. I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't have been smart. I don't know. I would have had to straighten up and fly right and been like, sir. Personally, I wouldn't have released the interview. I would have been embarrassed to have something like this on my platform. I'm not perfect. I have episodes about sex and stuff. I mean, I'm comfortable talking about sex on my platform and so forth. My platform's not for children. But I'm just saying, this in particular, I would have been embarrassed to have this type of interview on my platform with a man doing something like this. I think let me not even ruin the interview. I'm just keep playing it.
This is a mess. I cannot.
Yeah, that's why we do this right here. I do this for this right here.
Okay, you do this for this. Okay, but I want to get serious because you talk.
Right. This is all, I feel like he's definitely, this is planned. You know what I mean? Like, he definitely sat here and thought about this. This is not spontaneous. I don't think it was. I mean, he just said, this is why we do this. You know, he knows the response is going to get,
about some important stuff, and I want people to see everything about it. Okay, get information. Get your head right. We gonna dive into it.
No, get your head right.
It's in the game.
Was that was that the right word to use? I'm gonna keep going.
It's in the game.
My head is in the game too at all times.
No.
Okay. Right.
Oh, yeah.
Wait. That's what she said. I'm kidding. Anyway, see,
You're hilarious. I love you.
See, I already knew where you.
Yeah. So, I think towards the end of the interview, she definitely was professional. I think she began to like realize what the hell's going on. I think in the beginning it might seem shocking and you're just trying to get through this interview. And I think that's what she did. I mean, but I think there was a lot of laughing going on, a lot of smiling, a lot of kidding around. So I don't know if I feel like, I'm not saying anybody, so I'm just saying, like, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of laughing going on simultaneously, and I'm just like, what's with the laughing? Is something funny? Because I don't think this shit is funny. Well, so fucking funny. Let's keep going.
Just going with this. Okay, wait. So you talked about your childhood, you talked about your family upbringing. I thought that was super dope. One of the things, you come from a big family. You have a lot of siblings, and you also have the same amount of kids that your father had.
What is he doing?
And so I want to talk about, you know, you talked about some of the issues with your children's mothers at times. And did it ever hurt your feelings when the narrative in the media was that you don't take care of your kids when family is going?
Yeah, definitely. I appreciate you for asking that. So what it is right now for Mimi, she know I love her, you know, and I don't like the narrative.
Ew. Oh my God. I don't know what that was, but it sounded like a Slurpee. I don't know.
Mimi knows.
Didn't sound right. Something didn't sound right. I think she's, I'm looking at her face. I think she's understanding what's going on, but she's still not addressing it. I mean, would you address, like, I mean, honestly, I'm the type of person that would say, excuse me, like, what's going, like, I probably wouldn't have gotten this far. I probably would have hung up the phone and got on with my life. I wouldn't even conducted this interview. That's just me. Everybody's different, but, because I'm just not going to tolerate this nasty shit. Like, it's just, I mean, it's enough you don't have a shirt on, okay, but that's as far as it's going to get in our interview. Like, you're not going to be having sex and shit, and I'm not going to mention other things he was doing. I'm going to wait to the part of that interview so you can see yourself. But I'm just saying, this nigga, he was doing some things that were just, I wouldn't even use the word disrespectful. It's beyond disrespectful. I'm still trying to think of a word that describes what this man was doing. Okay? Besides it was sexual harassment. That's definitely, I would say that's more intense than disrespect. You know what I mean? Somebody stepping on your shoe and spitting on you, that's disrespectful. He's literally engaging in sex while speaking to you, flirting with you, showing you trying to show you low parts of his body with no pant, like no drawers on. This is beyond disrespect. It's beyond disrespect is an understatement to what is taking place.
That don't hurt my feelings. I don't care about that. But Mimi know what's up.
Okay. All right. And one of the things you talked about is your early upbringing, and you talked about the fact that your dad was a gospel singer. And you were like, I wanted to get out there. I wanted to explore more than just the gospel world. Talk to me, was there hesitation from your dad about you doing other music?
No, because he brought me my pots and pans. He said if I knock my way through the pots and pans, I get the drum set.
So you felt like he was definitely like supportive of you?
Ew, that's just, I mean, come on.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so this is definitely, I think he was definitely doing this either to piss somebody off or just flaunt his feathers. I don't know what this man was doing, but honestly, I think he used this young lady's platform as a means to disrespect somebody else while sexually harassing her, because this is disgusting. Like, I'm sorry, like, she probably doesn't have a sexual harassment case, but I don't know. I'm not gonna get into that shit, but I feel like he was using this opportunity to do something outside of this interview. It's just gross.
Another thing you brought up, which I love that you set the record straight about you and Diddy and y'all's relationship and kind of y'all's business dealings, because there's a lot of artists from under Diddy's camp, under Bad Boy, like recently in the media talking about how they felt like they got the short end of the stick. And you said,
yeah, but that's their problem. You handle your business when you handle your business, right? So I never gave an artist a contract and never say, yo, don't look at your lawyer. Talk to your lawyer. Talk to your lawyer about it, right? Everybody got to handle their handle. Talk to your lawyers.
So was that something you did early on, or you just really read the contracts? Because you said he approached you like, I got the contract in the trunk. So
but I know how to read. Duh.
Shade.
No shade.
Well, wait, but you know, in all fairness, some of these people were kids off the streets who wanted an
Oh my
opportunity. So
goodness. I
I
don't
think
believe
it's a
he was
lesson for
doing
sure.
that.
You know, getting lawyers, paying attention to those contracts.
Mm.
I think that's what saved you from the Diddy curse, as they say.
That's not what saved me from the Diddy curse.
Uh-oh.
I saved myself. These dudes be hung up on the meeting and all that. I'm hung up on the
Fans,
business.
right? They acting like fans.
I'm on
right?
Star Island, living my best life. Hung up on the business.
Right. Okay, another thing that you talked
my
about,
goodness,
you know, I'm a
please,
personality in
what
the
is he
DC
doing?
area, and you talked about the late Chucky Thompson. So I wanted to talk about his influence on you and y'all's interaction.
Chucky Thompson is the reason why I'm here at Bad Boy right now. At Star Island. He's man, my life album changed my life.
Yeah, for sure, a DC legend, for sure.
Yeah, my life changed my life.
Yeah. Another thing that you talked about so candidly and openly, and I really appreciated this. because a lot of
Ew,
people
really?
in the business escaped by this.
Come
You were very
on.
open about your past experience and struggle with drugs. Why do you feel like it was important to tell people about that?
Here you go. There you go, right?
What happened?
See, heading to the toilet. That's what happened. He has to pee. That's just, I mean, oh my Lord. I mean, I feel like this interview would have had to been rescheduled. I mean, it's just, you have to set the bar for yourself, right? Like, I took a look at this young lady's channel. She has interviews with celebrities that are in different, higher classes than Stevie J, I would say, I guess. You know, I'm not trying to classify anybody, but I'm just saying, right? Just speaking in terms of levels of people, right? They're not reality stars. I think she's even been on like a major TV network or something. So, you know, I feel like this interview I don't think anybody should conduct it. It doesn't matter who the hell you are. Let me trace back. Nobody should be conducting this type of interview. It doesn't matter if you interview celebrities or not. Like, this is just straight up disrespectful. Like, beyond disrespectful. He's getting ready to use the bathroom, like, with no clothes. It's just, what the fuck are you thinking? Like, I don't understand. Like, there's no respect for yourself. There's no respect for the person you're talking to. There's no respect for anybody. I mean, if you don't respect yourself, do you really respect anyone else? No, you don't.
I don't know. I mean, that's what it was at the time. You know, everybody goes to their what's the name, or they want to, but everybody's not honest with how they go do it, though. You know?
Yeah, no, and I think a lot of people will respect you for how candid and open you were about.
Really? They're gonna respect him? Okay.
You know, everything that you went through in your life. One of the things that I enjoyed the most is you talking your shit and telling everybody, put some respect on your name as a producer, saying you can go toe to toe with Tim, toe to toe to Swiss.
Yo, that's not no talking shit. That's just what it is. These dudes can't fuck with the guy in the studio.
And I love it. And obviously, you know, speaking of,
you see, I wouldn't even. There's a lot of comments that she's being professional, and she is being professional, right? She is being professional. She's doing what she does, right? She's being professional. In this case, I would say professional is doing something else. I wouldn't say that is acting like this shit is not happening, because I feel like she's acknowledging that it's happening, but he's gonna take a piss while you're like, I'm just trying to like understand. Like, he's taking a piss while he's talking to you with no clothes on. It's just, whether he had clothes on or not, who does this? Like, I just need to understand, what does this have to do? Like, who conducts themselves like this and then associates themselves with other, it's embarrassing. I don't know. I think it's embarrassing. I don't know what the whole point of this shit was. I really don't. I think it's a publicity stunt. I think it's terrible that celebrities have to do things like this for attraction. It's strange. It's strange.
Tim and Swiss, we doing the verses right now. They have
taking
producer verses.
Taking a piss.
Who we going up against?
She just keeps talking. She's talking. She's talking. He's taking a piss. She's talking. He's taking a piss, and he's pissing, and she's talking and smiling, hand on the chin. I'm just kind of like, are we in the same room? Like, are we watching the same thing? Are we here? Is her mic? Can she hear? Can she hear her? Because this is crazy. I don't know. It's like it's like professionalism, and then it's like obliviousness. Like, it's just like you're not. I don't know. And that's, I guess, to some people that's being professional. To me, to be professional at this point, I wouldn't even gotten to this point. It would have been like, sir, let's do this another time when you're not engaging in sexual relations. I don't know what the commitment was behind this. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what her commitment was. I don't know if she had to do it. I don't know if it was like, do it and you don't have I don't know what that situation is. If she didn't have a choice, I don't fucking know. I think everybody has choices, but I don't know. So professional to me was like, sir, we're gonna do this another time. We're not even getting this far. That's what professional is to me. Like, I see that you're in the middle of something. Maybe we can do this at a better time. It wouldn't even gone this far. That's why I have to just use my sixth sense and say, she knows that he's doing this and she's continuing this interview. So professional, borderline, like, just, I got to get through this interview because I know, anybody in their right mind knows if they do an interview like this and they release it on their platform, it's going to go viral. So, I'm not going to say she wasn't being disrespectful. She was, but she was also smiling while he was taking a piss while talking to her. So at the end of the day, I don't know. Definitely disrespected. Definitely some sexual harassment energy and shit going on, undertones and shit going on. But she's smiling. I don't know. Professional or like, this shit's gonna go viral. Let me just hold on tight, because this shit's gonna go viral.
Against nobody. They can't fuck with me.
Ooh. So you smoking any? Yeah. If it ain't Diddy, I ain't fucking with nobody. Right. Niggas can't fuck with me. Niggas can't scuff my Timberlands. Yo, Tim's, huh? I love it.
Yeah?
You think I'm playing?
I love it. Hello. I love it. So at the end of the day, I don't love it. I don't love this. Other people don't love what's happening, but she's saying that she could be just rising above the situation, but it's like, you shouldn't have to rise above this shit. Like, you shouldn't have to tolerate this shit. You shouldn't have to deal with this shit. You should have hung up the fucking phone. But maybe at the end of the day, it's like, I know this shit's gonna go viral. Come on. Anybody who does an interview like knows it's gonna go viral. Like, if you don't get off the phone, like, hang up the phone. I don't understand how you could smile while this is happening. You just block it out. Is it a mental block out? Is you just ignoring it?
No, I think you're
all right. So do me a favor. So I'm asking you to do me a favor.
Okay.
I think she's doing enough of a favor.
Okay.
No, for real. Say, I talked to Stevie and all that. Niggas can't fuck with me, man.
Yo, I'm over this.
You see this right here?
Okay. I'm ready. Listen, I would be here for it because you got.
Hold on. I'm gonna give you the exclusive right here. Here you go. Make sure my drawers. Hold on. Make sure my big.
Put pants on. Put pants on while you talking to me. Your wife.
So I guess him showing his chest was okay, but now that he doesn't have pants on, that's not okay. I don't know, like, what to really. I feel like there's some flirting going on, but she's remaining professional, but she's kind of like the smiling eggs a man on. Like, women know this, men know this. You know, if a man is saying some things to you that's quote inappropriate and you're smiling, hello.
Tattoo is looking at me in my face.
Yeah, that's my wife right there.
I'm saying, your wife is looking at me and you have
head. Oh, cannot. My headache is
staring at me in my
throbbing because
soul.
of this.
She should.
She should, exactly. So go put some panties on.
Panties? The fuck, yo. Yeah. I got it fucked up. I'm doing this for my wife too.
Okay.
What? He's doing this for his wife too. So I really think that, again, this is just, it's all, I think it's definitely planned. They know what they're doing. Is she in on it? I don't know. I don't know these people, but I didn't see anybody hang up the phone. I didn't see anybody disconnect the line because they were getting disrespected. I didn't see that. So at the end of the day, I don't know. I think it's gross. But wait for this right here.
I'm doing this for her too. Did I ask you for something?
Okay, so
I get the feeling he wasn't talking to his wife because he's talking in third person. I'm doing this for her too. I don't know. Not my business. I'm just saying, like, it's weird.
oh yes, doing it for your wife. But I want to talk about Love and Hip Hop again. You talked about on your Uncensored bringing Mimi and Jocelyn in the love triangle on Love and Hip Hop. Was there ever a moment where stuff played out and you see how it really affected them that you felt bad for bringing them on that platform in the love triangle?
Absolutely.
Put the De Leon down and talk to me. I'm trying to hear about your life story, sir.
Hold on. This is what I'm doing this for. This is my life story.
Yes, so let's get into it, Mr. Jordan. Turn your phone sideways so I can see you.
This way.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This better.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, so there comes to a point where I don't know. Everybody's different, right? You know, everybody's different. But I wouldn't be yes sir and nobody disrespecting me right in my face, doing more than disrespect. That's just the word I'm using right now, but I can't think of a word. I still haven't thought of the word that's beyond disrespect. He's really disrespecting her, like on an extreme level. And I wouldn't be yes sir and nobody. Okay, like you couldn't pay me to yes sir and nobody doing this shit to me publicly live on no fucking platform. I'm talking about yes sir, yes sir. No, that's not professional. That's like, I don't know what that is. That's not professional though. You don't have to, I don't know. I wouldn't categorize this as professional. I would say it's very passive, tolerant, professional. No, I don't know. The whole thing is fucking, the whole thing is a mess. The whole thing is a mess. You know, and the fact that you have to understand this man doesn't have any conscious awareness of what he is. Obviously, maybe he does. I don't know. I can't speak for nobody, but it doesn't appear as if there's a conscious awareness that he's disrespecting her in some sort of way. He doesn't seem to care. And the fact that you're respecting that type of behavior, it's just like it's like giving him permission to just walk on me. Yes, sir. It's okay. This behavior is accepted. I accept this behavior. You know what I mean? It's like professional, again, could be many different things. It doesn't have to be tolerating this shit. That's always professional. Sir, let's do this at a different time. I really want to do this interview. It means a lot to my career, but this is not the way I conduct myself. I don't do business like this. Okay? Bye. We'll talk another time when you are clothed and not engaging in sexual relations and taking a piss while talking to me and showing me your groin area.
Okay.
It's not okay.
This was something interesting to me. You dated Mimi for over a decade. and you
I
talked
dated
about.
Mimi for over a decade. How about 2 decades?
Oh God. Okay, you dated her for over 2 decades. What was there ever an occurrence where you had internal conversations where it was like after 20 years, do I marry this girl, or were you still like so into women that it was just like never even a thought process for you?
Smika?
You dated Mimi for 20
No,
years.
I'm not asking you nothing again. I'm done. I'm not playing any more of this. I wouldn't ask him nothing again. This whole thing. I just think that there's different levels of professionalism. She could have just not done this interview, and it would have just been. I think it would have been just as a powerful statement. She would have made just as an impact, rather than sitting there and tolerating this man peeing while she's talking, getting sexual relations done to him while she's talking, kind of slurring his speech, kind of just not really listening, not really giving a damn, just talking about I'm the fucking man, cussing at her, all the, it's just, the whole thing is messy. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Good night.